Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome back to the tackle room with all of its incredible harsh lighting. And one of these days I'm going to try to do something to improve the lighting quality on the videos, but this is all we got to work with for now. So anyway, we're going to get into the part 2 of our series on basically critiquing all the bass fishing YouTube channels. And today's topic is Tactical Bassin. It's a real popular one, so I think you guys will sort of maybe enjoy this a little bit. And real quick before we get started here, just wanted to give you guys a quick reminder that this Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m., Johnny and I have our next virtual seminar at fishthemoment.com. The topic for this seminar is Northern Lakes. We're going to be talking about all the smallmouth fishing up there that I've done over the years, all the Northern Interior Lake, Great Lakes, Champlain, St. Clair, all of them. Johnny's going to be covering all the largemouth up north. It's going to be a great 3 hours, and I still think there's 5 or 6 openings left for that seminar. So if you guys are interested, check it out on fishthemoment.com. Okay guys, by popular demand, we're going to talk about Tactical Bassin. Here's the deal with this I want to get into before I do the critique is, first of all, I've heard about Tactical Bassin, for, I'm going to guess 6 or 8 months. And you got to remember, I am new to YouTube. I have not been following YouTube bass fishing channels at all. This is my channel. Everything's all new to me. So just because I don't talk about a channel doesn't mean I'm throwing it shade. It's just because I have not had the time to watch it. And that's what it was with Tactical Bassin. I've heard about them, but I have never watched a single Tactical Bassin video until today. And I got on there and I started watching a bunch of their videos to do the critique. And it's the first time that I've seen it. I mean, I've heard about them forever. I hear guys, you guys drop comments all the time about Tactical Bassin. So, it was time to do the video here. But the first thing I want to say about Tactical Bassin is that I don't think there's another channel out there that has a more fanatical, loyal base following, almost like a cult-like following than Tactical Bassin does. I hear about them all the time on my comments about how great they are. So I realize unless I come out on this critique and say, guys, Tactical Bassin is the greatest bass fishing YouTube channel that has ever been or ever will be, and there's not a second channel that's even close to them. If I don't say that, I know that I'm going to get slammed by somebody saying I don't know what I'm talking about. The bar is really high with them. And so you're probably not going to like what I have to say, part of it anyway, about it. So anyway, let's get into this a little bit. Tactical Bassin. Okay. First of all, what I want to say about Tactical Bassin, it's a great channel. I mean, these guys, I think it's Tim and Matt is their name that does it. These guys put on great videos. I mean, they're well done. They're very skilled anglers. They give up solid information. I really like the underwater footage stuff that they do. They lay out everything that they're doing very well. It's a very well put together YouTube channel. It's got a lot of information. It's got a lot of good information. And I'm going to rate it as one of the top out there that I've seen as far as, the diversity of quality that they have there. And a lot of YouTube channels, they have, some channels have strengths in some areas and weaknesses in some areas. Like I know in mine, I put out a lot of info, but I don't have much as far as like the graphics and, good camera work and drones and all that stuff to back it up. But Tactical Bassin's got a little bit of everything with that. They have high quality production. They got solid information. These guys know what they're talking about. And I really like the channel from that standpoint. And obviously they've been doing it for a long time. The thing that stood out to me about Tactical Bassin, there's 2 different things that popped out into my mind right off the bat. And first of all, I just want to rephrase this. I'm looking at these channels as just like you guys do, just as bass anglers. I mean, I'm not judging them from the colored lens of my experience in fishing or my tournament past. I'm just looking at it as a straight being as objective as I can, being as fair as I can, being as open-minded as I can. I'm looking at it from the most open-minded frame of mind that I can come from. So there's two things that stand out to me about Tactical Bassin. The first thing, like I said, is they put out a great product. They put out, quality video, good information. The second thing about it that I want to say that stood out to me is I feel that it's basically a commercial for Tackle Warehouse. It's like so much of the content that I saw on their videos, it's all geared towards baits. There's a lot of, and I go back through a lot of the same videos, and there's a lot of the same information that gets sort of regurgitated over and over again, totally focused on baits. And then if you go to the description, in the Tactical Bassin description, it's like a dang encyclopedia of links to Tackle Warehouse. I've never seen anything like it. It's like a book full of links. So that's the thing that struck me about it, is like I got the impression that all the videos that they do are primarily designed to steer traffic to Tackle Warehouse, through the affiliate program partnership that they have with it. And there's nothing wrong with this at all. I mean, I've got a link I work with Baitworks. A lot of channels do it. I'm not saying there's anything bad with that at all. But Tackle Warehouse, but Tactical Bassin, it's like they kicked it up to the next level. It's like it's very obvious what's going on here with that. I mean, that's just sort of how they geared it, and it's a smart business move. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to throw shade on them at all, because it's a smart move that they're making by doing this. And here's the thing that sort of makes me okay with it, is because even though it's obvious to me that a lot of their videos are created to pull traffic over to Tackle Warehouse, they back that up with solid information. It's like if they're promoting swim jigs or swim baits or whatever like that, and they've got all these links, they're not throwing that out there as like some super obvious promotion. They tie it into content within a solid, information-packed, well done, well documented, and they talk about it from a skilled perspective. These guys are not full of hot air. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. So it's masterful the way they do it. They basically taken a business model and they back it up with solid content, and that's why they're one of the most popular channels out there. And I have no doubt that they are making a killing from their affiliate program. I mean, they've got to be. I mean, they've got a huge subscription base. They got a lot of watch time. They get a lot of views. They got a lot of product that's linked to Tackle Warehouse. So I'm pretty impressed with it overall. So I can see why a lot of people really love Tactical Bassin. I mean, it's, like I said, these guys are personable. They're relatable. They put out great information. Everything's well done with it. And I think a lot of people they probably see it the same way that I do, and they're probably okay with that, because, hey, everyone out here, including myself, that has a YouTube channel, we're not doing this just for the fun of it. This is part of our income stream to do this. So I have no problem with Tactical Bassin doing what they're doing. I think it's a smart move that they're doing that. So anyway, if you guys think I got this wrong, prove me wrong with it. If you think that I'm off base by throwing it like this and having this perception, I'd love to hear about that. But I think that's a pretty honest evaluation of the content they put out there. So anyway, that's our second installment here, the critique on the bass fishing YouTube channels. Like I said, just to reiterate with Tactical Bassin, I'm not here to slam what they're doing. I think they got a great channel. I think they got great information. I think they seem like they're two really good guys. Quality channel. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I think they're putting out a great product. I think they're smart business people, for doing what they're doing. But that's sort of the vibe that I get off of it when I'm giving this critique here. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about it. I would be curious to hear, and keep the suggestions coming in as far as the channels you want me to do. I'm going to keep rolling through this. Like I said, probably 2 a week or so, and it seems like everybody's liking it so far. So anyway, thanks for tuning in to my channel, guys. Appreciate it. And if you hadn't had a chance to hit that subscription button, please to do so. And I'll go ahead and throw my plug out there. If you guys are interested in ordering anything online, I'll include the Baitworks link, just like Tactical Bassin does with with a tackle warehouse. So that's what we do here on these YouTube channels. So anyway, hope you guys are doing good. We'll talk later. See you.